besties, welcome back to Business with My Bestie. I'm Lynde.
I'm Tamara.
And we're going to recap a little. I left the country, so Tamara had to podcast without me.
I know, I'm so sad that you missed our podcast with Katie. It was so fun.
I'm a little bummed because I love catching up with Katie any chance I get, but I'm excited to learn all the information she gave you.
Yes, I know, it's so fun. And yeah, so welcome back.
Thanks, we survived.
Yeah, yay. So you gotta give us a recap on Mexico. So where did you go?
We went to Cancun.
Okay, we're out in Cancun.
We stayed on the peninsula, it's called. So, like, our resort was called Rio Palace Peninsula.
Okay.
So, like, there's a part that you drive out on, and it's literally, like, a peninsula.
Yeah.
So, there's, like, a road, stuff on both sides, but water.
Okay.
On both sides. So, it was great because I felt like no matter what room you stayed in, the view was amazing because you could see the water. Yep. That's awesome. Last time I had went a couple years ago, we flew into Cancun. Then we went down to Playa del Carmen.
Okay.
So that's like south of Cancun. Okay. And it was great, but I felt like the beaches were okay, but not wonderful. Where on the peninsula it was fabulous. Like
white sand beaches?
Yeah, and the sand felt like flour. It was
super
just
soft,
super
not,
nice.
Scratchy.
Yep.
Oh.
There wasn't a bunch of stuff coming up on the beach. There was beautiful water. It was great.
That's good. And the Rio Palace. Tell us about that.
Well, we had stayed at a Rio when we went to Jamaica. Are you guys staying in Costa Rica?
Yeah, in Costa Rica we stayed at a Rio Palace.
I've heard only good reviews, I feel from them. And because ours was a palace, there was a Rio next door, and we actually had access to that resort also.
Yeah. That's how ours was in Cancun too. We stayed on the adults only side of it, and then we also could scoot over to the other one. It was all one resort, but they made it look and kind of seem like they were two very separate. You had to make your way and actually work to get to the other one.
Oh, okay.
Even though they were pretty much the same building, I feel like.
Yeah, and ours, when you walked in the lobby, there was elevators on one side, which took us to our rooms, and then there was, the kid-friendly, separate elevators. Yeah. And then also, when we came out on our balcony, there was villas. And those are adult only, but that was, the VIP section, the villas. Okay. And there was even a restaurant that only the villa people could go to. Exclusive. So we did not get to go to that. Okay. Also, we stayed at a place that had Rio parties.
Yes, tell me about the parties.
So they have parties. There are specific nights of the week, Friday, Saturday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay. And they're different themes. And? So pink, neon, jungle, and white. And the pink party was the first one we went to, and it was during the day.
Oh, okay.
So it was a daytime party.
In the sun, just soaking it up.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Folk pit, disco mute. I don't know. It was pretty crazy. Yeah. But
awesome.
It was very entertaining.
And you went for a birthday party.
Yes, we had a birthday on Sunday.
Okay, fine.
Shay turned 24.
And was that during one of the parties?
Oh, that was not. So we had pink day. Neon was at night. Okay. Which made sense because it had a lot of glow sticks and all that. Also, one of the fun parts was in the lobby of our hotel, and when you walked into the party, they had face painting. Cool. So we got our faces.
I saw that in a couple of pictures. You guys had some paint on there. That's
and
cool.
Then Sunday was actually her birthday, which was kind of nice because we relaxed and then got all dressed up, and we all went to the steakhouse for dinner, and it was fun. Awesome. We told them it was her birthday, so they brought out a big
whole shebang for it.
Big piece of cake and sang her happy birthday. And it was fun.
Yeah, great way to spend your 20th birthday. Sure.
We had made a goal. We sent a lot of TikToks before this trip of things we wanted to do, and one of the things we wanted to do was drink the rainbow.
Oh, and yes, let's hear all about
that.
I think
the
people need to know about the rainbow.
We successfully we drank the rainbow. I don't know if you call it successfully. We completed the rainbow in probably only 2 hours, which was a little bit of an overachievement on our part.
Didn't quite pace yourself.
So all 6 of us that went are very glad that we can say that we have drank the rainbow. None of us ever plan to drink the rainbow again.
You're
so if you are going to go on vacation and you plan to drink the rainbow, either pace yourself or beware.
I would not survive the rainbow. No way. I cannot switch drinks that many.
And her husband he does not do well with it. I did not think he was going to drink the rainbow. But when in Mexico, he did it. is the one guy that was with us, Jace.
Yes.
He's kind of sassy, you know, and we're like drinking the rainbow, and he's like, I feel like I'm going to have to get a drink like in between the rainbow drinks because you guys are taking too long. And then after we completed it and realized the after effects, I was like, remember how you were going to drink another drink? He's like, yeah, that would have been terrible.
That's so funny. What about like food wise? How was the food?
So they had like a buffet. And the thing about those buffets is like, I feel like you can always find something.
Yeah.
Like the lunchtime, they had like really good street tacos, like where they'd cook the pork on and like shave it right there, and they were super good. We ate at 3 of the 5 restaurants, so we tried Italian, which was very good. My husband apparently had never tried minestrone soup before.
What?
I was like, they have it at Olive Garden.
It's not a secret.
He was mind blown by that.
Was it?
Yeah. I was ready to make steakhouse. I mean, it was good, but I feel like we're snobs when it comes to a steakhouse because we live in Montana. So, I mean, I'm not going to say it was bad, but it wasn't like amazing. I did actually the surf and turf.
Okay.
So I got like a shrimp kebab with mine. That was for the most part. And then we ate at the Japanese restaurant.
Cool.
I want you to know also, I ate my entire dinner with chopsticks, and I was quite proud of myself.
Way to go! That is impressive. I know, I usually give up halfway through, and I'm like, okay, we gotta get this going.
Committed to it.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, it was great. The
weather?
Weather was good until, like, the last couple of days. It got really windy, so that was kind of a bummer.
And also, out on the peninsula, too, it's like, you're not, like, blocked from
you can't get away
It's
from
just,
it.
if it's coming at you, you're gonna get it.
And I would say 7 days was a little much for us. Like,
7 days.
I think 5 would have been efficient. You live and you learn.
Yeah, your little kiddos were just itching for you to get
Oh
home.
my god, Ridge was so mad. Every time I called, he'd be like, you can come home now. Hey, buddy.
That's fun.
We loved having you. Well, thank you so much for everybody that pitched in.
I have had a few people, like, stop me and they're like, okay, so the other day when you came to the basketball game, did you have 7 children with you? And I was like, I totally did. They all do great.
They like buddy up. They take care of each other.
Good.
I was laughing because we had basketball again today, and one of the moms there was like, we saw Ridge on Sunday, and my husband had heard on the radio it was his birthday. And so he was going to like wish Ridge a happy birthday, and I guess Riley was like, oh no, I cut them off like, no, we can't tell him. Forgot that people would hear that on the
Oh, that's hilarious.
Right, because our local radio station actually like announces birthdays and anniversaries, and I didn't even think about that.
Oh, that's funny. There was a couple of people who were like, has anybody told him it's his birthday? And we're like, well,
it was last week.
Yeah, we did that last week. He's all ready for.
Yeah, he was convinced that he was all ready for.
Yeah,
so
totally fine.
It was fine. How did all the endeavors go with all my children?
Oh my gosh, seriously, it worked out so good because I got Rich right off the bat, and he did great that night. Totally, I mean, him and Cedar Bug,
he is obsessed with Cedar.
He had a whole queen size mattress, like blow up mattress, to himself, and he loved it. And then Thursday, it worked out that I went in and got all of them from school.
Right.
But
let's give a huge shout out to your husband because he took 4 children skiing and snowboarding on Friday.
Oh gosh,
what a rock star.
Like, Jess, I think we need to like divide and conquer this weekend with these kids. Like, I know our kids love snowboarding, and Lindy's kids like had a blast last time we went.
Right, and thankfully Riley got to go one other time, like in between those. Yeah. So he was pumped to like get back out there.
Anytime Jesse can go skiing, he's like, I don't care who comes with me. Let's go. And like, he did, like, they got out there and he said he had his kind of instruction list of how he was going to teach them, because he had to make sure each one of them could get on the lift like successfully. Yeah. And so then the boys went, and then he worked with the girls, and he was sending me funny little videos. Oh my god, I'm just shredding the knife.
My favorite though was when Ricky and Cedar went to get off the ski lift, and Ricky like stands up and the ski lift comes and like wipes her out.
Yes, I know. They had a couple of rough get-offs.
I mean, but that's like the part of the process, right?
Yes,
like,
I know. Yeah,
you live and you learn.
But then by the end of the day, Jesse said they were just like cruising, and actually they have a short lift and a longer lift.
Oh, okay.
And so Jesse was so comfortable with them going on the shorter lift that he said, "You guys go on this twice by yourself, going on the big lift." So he like ditched them and went up the mountain and hit some black diamonds on his way down and was actually able to float through some powder, he said.
Perfect.
Totally just made his day, so he absolutely...
Yeah, but what a rock star. There's not many, like, dads out there that would just take, like, a group of 4 kids, half who aren't theirs, like, let's go skate and snowboard.
Yeah. Kudos to Jesse.
Kudos to Jesse. He's a rock star.
Yeah, he's a rock star. No, we loved it. I mean, anytime you want to go to Mexico, we got your kids.
Well, and me and Tucker were discussing that you and Jesse need to plan something so that we can, like, repay you.
Yeah, we do. Start looking.
Okay, deal. I know, it's so bad. I feel like you go on vacation and you get home and you're like, so where to next? Like, it makes the vacation fever almost worse.
I know, sometimes it does, yeah. So. It's like the second that you, like you said, if it's 7 days, sometimes you're like itching to get home, but then you settle in at home and you're like, right, well, everything's fine here, so where to next?
Right. Well, and I think one of the most shocking things that I got said to me while on vacation were like in the pool at the swim up bar with our cocktails. And Shay turns to me and goes, in 5 years, Rylan could come with us and legally drink in Mexico. And I was like,
oh my gosh.
Like, whoa, wait, no, I am not ready for that. What?
So hard. Way too soon. What?
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
That is
crazy. We also,
but...
like, adopted ourselves as the mom and dad of the group, like, a few times. So we're like, where's the kids?
I know, I loved you when you posted a couple pictures. It was like, Mexico with the kids.
Or like when we went to fly home, I had been told a few things like what we needed to go through to come back through customs and whatever. And then like we had, got this ticket printed off. Might I add, there's some really funny, like when we first get to Mexico, you have to like go through
Mexican customs type.
And there's like the real people, and then there's like the automated stuff now. They have like where you don't even speak to anybody. But you can only go through that if you're American and only there on vacation and an adult. So like if you have any kids with you, you can't go through that. Or if you're like there for work, I don't think you can.
Okay.
But then me and Shay and Salsa are the first ones walking over, and the lady's like, American? Because we're all like fairly tan that I think they thought we were Mexican. So you like put your passport on the thing, you like walk through, and then you're supposed to look at this like camera for it to like scan your face before these glass doors will open and go through. So we're like all getting through, like settling in, waiting for everybody. We look back and Tucker's like standing behind the glass doors looking straight ahead, and the camera's like over to the side. Like, Tucker, you have to look at the camera. He's like, what? Like, how long would you have stood there? Like,
he's like, just waiting for the doors to open. I'll just hang out.
And then when we were coming back through, we got like this ticket, and you were supposed to like scan a QR code. But then when we like scanned it, because it was like, you have to do this or you cannot leave Mexico. It was very threatening.
I know. I was going to ask you, like, how did you feel flying?
I don't actually think we needed to do any of that. Like, nobody asked us for any of it, but we're like trying to do it on our phone, and it is all like we are clicking English, and it will not put it in English, and we're like,
you're just gonna have to guess in Spanish.
Yeah. One of the girls is like, what do we do? I'm like, I don't know. She's like, come on, Mom. Honestly, it was like the easiest process ever. Like,
because
we also weren't like claiming anything. We didn't bring like any Mexican cigars or anything back with us, so we just claimed nothing, and it's fine.
Tootle on your way.
Yeah,
nice. That I have been wondering about that, like with flights to Mexico, how those are going, and getting back from Mexico. If it's okay, well.
We flew Delta the whole way. I felt like it was a good airline to fly. I don't know.
So overall, your trip was.
Yeah, pretty easy peasy. Again, my only complaint is I would maybe have shortened it, like a tidbit.
A little bit too long.
I think Tucker's favorite part is that, you can just go up anytime you want and get food wherever.
Yeah, the all-inclusives are pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Have you ever done one that's not
I have not.
I know, everybody says almost, though, that, when you experience the other ones also, you almost don't want to go back. But I don't know.
I just like that you don't have to like worry about it. You just like go, everything's included, and drink as much as you want. Because like the sports bar at our resort. Did you guys
ever leave the?
We just like did to like wander to the next resort, but never like about.
Never
because with everything going on, I just didn't think it was like the best idea for us. Right. There was plenty to do at the resort. Right. The sports bar was open 24 hours, so you could be down there whenever you wanted.
Broncos.
Yeah, we did have the Broncos.
Okay, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah, there was even food like in there all the time.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's all
24-hour room service. You can order like.
Yeah, 5 for
I
5.
think the one set of girls that we're with ordered cheesecake every night.
Good, good. Okay, so now Valentine's Day is coming up and
Quickly approaching.
Yeah.
Do your kids have to bring treats at all?
One out of the 3.
Is it just like whatever, or is it a specific thing? I know now they like kind of like break them down to like fruit, veggies.
I think
sweet treat.
That's
easy.
Yeah, I think I remember it. I'm gonna have to look, but yeah. So that's coming up. The kids.
Yeah, we don't have any Valentines.
Yeah, we already had. Was it Halloween or something? Or
Reagan did Christmas, and then Ricky is doing actually the science fair because the 4th graders get to do the science fair. Okay. And Ryland's in junior high, so we're like out of all that stuff.
Done with that. I asked Stetson this year. I was like, "Are you gonna take Valentine's?"
Ryland didn't last year.
Gonna take Valentine's. He's
what
like,
did he say?
I was like, discuss it amongst your peers. Right. Decide what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, Ryland and his whole group were like, meh.
They're over it.
Yeah. Also, Ryland.
I do feel like Stetson's over it.
Ryland, now that he's in the big junior high, apparently they have a dance. Valentine's Day. He got to go to one dance last year.
Is he gonna ask somebody or like?
No, we didn't really do that in middle school. We just show up. He wasn't gonna go. And I was like, that's not an option. He's like, what? I'm like, no, that you boys all like think it's lame and whatever, but like, you don't ever get this back, so like.
Yeah, you're going.
So he has like a couple buddies. They're just gonna go. So.
Good. Yeah, they should go. That's
I was like, don't be lame.
I know. That's what I told Stetson too. I'm like, you have dances coming up, and you better not be the lame-o.
Right.
Blame-o.
His graders will get to go at the one at like the end of the school year.
Okay.
Which it was so funny. Ryland went last year, and he was super nervous, which was adorable. And then when I went to pick him up, he came sprinting out of there, and he was like coated in sweat. I was like, well, clearly you were dancing. Like,
had a great time.
He apparently entered a dance competition. Like, I don't even know what was going on.
Oh, that's awesome.
But like, he is my kid that like is the life of the party.
Oh, yeah,
so
he
like,
loves it. Yeah.
I don't know why. I just think some of his friends were saying it was lame, and so he was gonna go along with them. And I was like, don't do that.
No, you need to talk your friends into this.
Yeah,
it's
everybody
fun.
should go.
What else are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Go do this.
Also, back to Mexico, we were like in the pool, and Shaggy came on, and I was like, oh, this takes me back to junior high dances.
I have seen her now on like, what is it? Pop 2K Sirius XM, and I'm like, this is all my jam. All the jams. This is the best. Do you guys have any plans for Valentine's Day? You and Tuck?
I think he's got to work all weekend, so
okay.
No,
we don't either.
Yeah, so that's lame.
Boring.
But we are gonna have a Galentines Day party.
Yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited. You gotta tell everybody about your plan.
Yeah, I was on something and saw where these people like did their own wine tasting. Yes. So they like set up 4 or 5 different kinds of wines, and then had like snacks or different things that like are supposed to pair with the wine. And I was like, oh my god, that'd be so fun. And they even put like butcher paper down, wrote the kinds of wine, wrote what they paired with it.
I love it. I'm excited.
And so I'm thinking that for ours, because I think we have like 4 or 5 girls, I think we'll each be in charge of a different wine.
Yes.
Like you bring...
I'm bringing the Cab Sav. That's my
jam. Send that in the group chat.
Yes.
And then you'll bring like 2 things that pair well with it. It can be
it.
like whatever. I mean, you can do cheeses, chocolates, crackers.
Yes, I love it. It'll be
just
fun.
Like something fun to do.
Super sweet to get together and love it.
I mean, it's always good to drink wine.
And drink wine.
Although I do feel like my body is needing a little bit of a detox until then because of Mexico.
Yeah. Are you detoxing Mexico?
Yeah.
Tell me your strategy.
I'm just like drinking a lot of water.
Alcohol.
Not alcohol.
Oh, I love that.
More water, less margaritas.
That'll be good. No, I'm super excited about the girls' day. That'll be a little Galentine's Day party. I mean, Jesse and I would plan something, but of course I'm on call for
and
the hospital. We're not going anywhere.
I feel like if Tucker's home like on Saturday or Sunday, maybe we'll like make a good dinner or something. Yeah, like I said, we're not making Valentines, people.
Yeah, we are.
I like the kids stuff, like wear red and make it fun and whatever. Also, isn't like I Love to Read Month gonna come up, and we're gonna have to do like dress up and
that'll be coming soon.
They're
holding out on us, but we know it's coming. We've been at this too long to not know.
I swear it's like either February or March or somewhere in there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I did try to like do Valentine's Day. Like I know that with the Valentines it's always like a candy, but I tried to go a different route. So my girls, both of them, I got them like just a big pack of Valentines. They're giving out microwave popcorn. Oh. And like all their Valentine's Day is like, hope your Valentine's Day is poppin'.
Ooh, cute. I love that.
I thought it was adorable.
My family eats popcorn like it's going
Oh my god,
style.
we love popcorn.
I swear we can have a huge meal and the kids instantly afterwards are like ready to sit down and have popcorn.
Right. Well, and we get spoiled because we live in town, so we can just run down to the movie theater.
Oh, yeah.
Grab a good bucket of Roxy popcorn.
Love that.
Because it's the best popcorn.
It really is.
Ever.
They do a great job, so.
Yeah. I am going to maybe force Tucker into taking me on a date night this week because Roxy.
The Housemaid?
Yeah, because
I
read the book.
Yes! Okay, here's the thing.
Okay.
I have actually heard of The Housemaid. I've actually heard of this. And we were talking about it at work last weekend, and one of my coworkers was like, my husband and I are going.
Right. I think it's like a movie that, like, I mean, you don't have to read the book, obviously.
Yeah, but she was like, you gotta check this out. Like,
yeah, it's crazy.
What is her name?
Sweeney.
Yes, is in it.
And Amanda, what's her name? Amanda.
I don't know, but all they could talk about was her big knockers on the show, and she was like, I'm so jealous. She got this perfect body and perfect boobs.
I do feel like the one advantage is like sometimes when you read a book and then you go to a movie, like you're like a little disappointed.
Yes.
And I did read the book.
Okay.
But it was probably 4 years, like years ago, like whenever it like first came out.
Yeah.
I don't even know when it came out, so I could be totally off. But I feel like I've read probably 40 books since then, so like I remember parts, but like I don't remember details, which I think is almost better. Because like if you freshly read it, then you're like expecting maybe too much.
Yeah, true. And you get like the gist of it, like you remember the gist of
and
the
even
book,
that, God, I can't think of her name. Amanda, Mamma Mia lady, you know?
Yeah.
She, in an interview, said that she thinks that you should not read the book before the movie because it will ruin the spoilers. Because it's like a very suspense film.
Right.
And there's some crazy shit that happens.
Yes.
So if you know the crazy shit, you know. Mm-hmm. It's almost better maybe if you don't know that. I don't know.
Maybe I should talk Jesse into going to this movie.
Or we could have a girls' night.
Maybe we should have a girls' night because he's like...
I could not tell you the last time I went to a movie with you.
Seriously. Actually, I think I know it was like a birthday party and it was like a kids' movie and there was like 17
but
kids.
Does that count?
That was the last time you and I were
Okay, that doesn't count. It's the last time like you and I just went to watch a movie.
Oh, let's do it.
Oh. Sorry, good night.
Sorry, I took over your date night. You can have her afterwards.
Who's you live? Tuesday or Wednesday? We'll figure it out.
Either. Okay, sweet.
I got a meeting tomorrow.
We'll have to report back
PTSA.
on The Housemaid. You guys will have to let us know if you guys are watching The Housemaid and what you guys think. And if you read the book versus not. If you just
and
watched
if you
the movie.
saw the movie and read the book, I want to hear your comparisons.
I know.
So there's that. Also, speaking of Valentine's Day stuff, I'm president of our PTSA.
Yes.
We're gonna have a meeting tomorrow.
Okay.
This won't come out till like close enough to it, so it's fine if teachers listen to it and it gets spoiled. We kind of drop the ball on Christmas. Usually we try to do something for Christmas with the teachers, but like there was just like a lot going on. Also, I feel like they get a lot of stuff kind of like I know like the admin brings them in like meat and cheese trays, and so we decided to go like an alternative route this year. So I think we're gonna do like more of spreading the love and do something like the week before Valentine's Day.
Well,
for
them. Sweet. Yeah.
I've been looking at different ideas. We have like the meeting, so we haven't decided, but like maybe even like a drink station where they can make like with the syrups where you can make like
a little
different
Italian
drinks.
soda or something.
And I saw like a list that was like school named like funny puns on teacher stuff, you know, to make different drinks.
I have from our concession stands at branding.
Oh yeah.
Those if you need to go with your flavoring. Just let me know.
Okay. Just trying to do something different.
Yeah. I love it. That's good. That's
gotta
great.
Treat our teachers.
I know.
You know, a little bit.
Yeah.
But I feel like you know, these months of February and March get kind of long at the school.
They do. And, you know, I've had a few orders for Valentine. And business wise, for me, it is hard right now because we are not growing.
Yeah, you can't grow right now.
It is. So a lot of people, they really reach out, and I do try to do something.
Like, do you order?
Yeah, to order some stuff in, but I do not take like individual orders often, Yeah. I think that I really try to keep it very much a flower farm. This is seasonal,
right?
And I mean, obviously we have the weddings and stuff coming up this summer and whatnot, but the Valentine's Day, it's always kind of a gray area for me with the